Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Ashcraft. If you are new here, you can find me on Instagram at that same name. I will have everything linked and spelled down below in the description box. This is my Flosstube channel where I talk about all things cross stitch and anything else I feel like. Today is September 23rd and we are doing an unboxing of the Black Needle Society's, that has my address on it, Just Cross Stitch box. I'm very excited for this box. It is like a lot smaller than I feel like a lot of the previous boxes have been. So I'm excited to see what's inside. Before I get started, I just wanted to make an announcement in case you did receive this box and you haven't checked your email or social media or anything like that. There was an issue with the pattern. And so when the pattern was printed, the symbols were not printed. So they emailed everybody a PDF version of the pattern. So I have already seen it. But if you would like a physical copy shipped to you, there is a form to fill out in that email. So do that right away if that's what you want. You may notice the last time you saw me, my hair was a little bit lighter and a lot longer, so I did get a haircut, and I love it. Although I remember every single time I get my hair cut, because I do it every single fall, I'm like, why don't I do this at the beginning of summer when it's hot? I don't know. So I love it. I love the darker hair. It gives me all the fall vibes. I have decorated for fall, and I'm excited to start off this season. I've already baked a huge batch of pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and I have a lot more stuff on my list to bake. I'm gonna try pies. I've never baked a pie before, so that's kind of on my list to do this year. So let's get started with our box. All right, so first thing on top, is our lovely little pamphlet that tells us all about what's in here. And on the back, it tells us about the Instagram challenge where you can win a gift card. If you didn't know that, if you post pictures and you do all of the prompts, then you would be entered into a drawing to win a gift card. And then they have photos from previous ones. All of these look to be from the previous box, which was the Christmas in July box, which was really fun. Was that the previous box? What are we in, September? Yeah, so the Christmas in July. And then, okay, currently on sale. Ooh, this looks like a good one. Cozy Kitchen Stitching. That looks so fun. This is going to be the January box. So if you're a subscriber and you want to get this, go order it. They do have some boxes available to purchase afterwards, like whole boxes if you're not a subscriber, and those are in the vault. My code is Ashcraft5, which is good, I believe, until the end of the year. So check that out. They did also do a huge upload to the vault of all of the extra Frogwarts, Gilmore Girls, Christmas in July, the camp. Did they do Christmas in July? I think the Christmas in July stuff was included. And the camping, the retreat. So all of those things are in the vault, and my code Ashcraft5 can be used in the vault, which is my favorite place to use it. So what do we want to start with? Everything in this box is stitching themed. Which I'm sure all of us are super excited about because we're all cross stitchers who get this box. That's kind of the whole point. I've got a box here. If I can open it. Why is that? Oh, totally opening it the wrong way. To be stitched is what this says. It's a jar, an empty jar. I'm gonna guess it's an quart jar. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. I just started reading the description and now I know what this is, and this is so cool. Okay. To be stitched jars and papers, although I don't see any papers, maybe there's somewhere else in here. Having trouble deciding which project to pick up next, use this to be stitched jar and papers to randomly select your next project. How freaking cool is that? Use this for new starts or your current works in progress or a mixture. Fill out the slips of paper with your project information. Stored refers to the location of your project in case you need help remembering where you've stashed it. Fold them up and then mix up your selection. That's a really awesome idea. There's no papers in my box. If they're not in here, remember if you are missing something, oh wait, I found them. But I will say anyways, if you end up missing something from your box, it's happened to me before, just send the Black Needle Society an email and they will send you the replacement. So these are the papers. It says to be stitched to the top, and then it says project name, designer, and stored. This is a really wonderful idea. I love this because I feel like when I am in the mood to stitch, which kind of comes and goes a lot lately, sometimes I'm like, oh yes, this is what I want to stitch on. And sometimes I'm like, I want to stitch, but I don't know what to stitch. This is a great option. I love this idea. Okay, so we have our specialty floss. If I can get it open. All right, it's from Classic Colorworks. Ooh, these colors, perfect fall colors. Look at these. These are beautiful colors. So we have roasted chestnut, which is the brown. We have honeycomb. It's like a it's like a light goldenrod yellow. And it definitely reminds me of a honeycomb. And then pine needles. I love that. Okay, so this is by Classic Colorworks. We asked Classic Colorworks to put together a palette of fall-inspired colors from their standard line of threads. We think these will look great in a new fall project or substituted in our pattern of the month. Yeah, knowing what the pattern looks like, I think these would look really good in that. Okay. Oh, look at the little baby scissors. Okay, these are super cute. Let me open them up. Okay. Black mini Stork scissors made by, okay, am I saying that right? Scott Designs. Yes. Okay, there we go. Put it over here. There we go. Scott Designs. We know we've sent a fair amount of standard size embroidery scissors, or even some a little large for some stitchers' taste. So we wanted to shake things up a little this month by sending you a miniature pair instead. We, of course, had to send the iconic Stork scissor because how adorable. Seriously, how adorable is that? I love that. I can never have too many scissors. It is the one thing I will gladly take in a box because I feel like I'm constantly looking for a scissor. I'm constantly losing a scissor, and so I feel like a scissor is something that you can never have too many of, especially if you have a large whip pile like a lot of us do. Okay. We've got needles. Pony black hypoallergenic tapestry needles with white eye. Oh. Not nickel plated. Guess what? There are actual black needles that exist. That's funny. Our stitching friend found these and gave us a couple to try. We couldn't resist sending a pack to test yourselves. These black needles are great for stitchers with metal sensitivity. They come in 2 styles, completely black and with a white eye. The white eye is meant to be easier to thread. So you can see that it's white up here, and then you can see the start of the black down here. So that's really cool that black needles exist. I like that. And these are size 26, and there are 6 in here. Okay, I'm loving how there's a lot, it's all cross stitch stuff, you know, like I love that. I think this is going to be a box that every cross stitcher is going to love. This is a sticker. Cross stitch is my therapy. I'm gonna put this on probably one of my like stitching boxes that has my supplies in it. Designed by Kitster. Yeah, I said that right. Kitster Kronk. Where will you use this exclusive cross stitch sticker to show off your stitchy pride? Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I have a few boxes where I keep stitching supplies, so I think this is where I'm gonna put that. But I really like this. It's a glossy, you can tell it's glossy. It's really pretty large. It's, you know, fits decently in my hand. I don't feel like I have a particularly large or small hand. So this is a pretty decent size. All right, we got our needle minder. Okay, if I can. I do have a scissor sitting next to me. I could have opened. Not the scissor we just got in the box. I meant a real scissor. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Okay, so it's Snip Snip Needle Minder. Let's see if we can get it to focus. So it is a scissor, and it has acorns and leaves on it right here. It's like a crown of acorns and leaves. Designed by the Black Needle Society. It's our 2 favorite stitching accessories in one. Scissors and a needle minder with a little fall flair. This is super cute. And it's so tiny. It's really tiny. I feel like a lot of needle minders lately are so big. Not from the Black Needle Society, but like from everywhere. They just seem like they're so large. So it's nice having a small one because, you know, if I'm doing a small project like, you know, one of the housewives tidbits or something, I don't need a gigantic needle minder for such a small project. All right, we got our fabric from so this is Butter Crunch fabric dyed by Needle Bling Designs. I got a 32 count even weave. What is Butter Crunch? Okay. I feel like on screen it's looking a little more washed out. I feel like it's got some green in it. It's like a lime, like a lemon lime. A cross between lemon and lime. Kind of like at least in this light, it looks really, it's like on the brighter side, and I feel like it's got a touch of green, but it's mostly yellow. But it does feel very much like how would you describe this color? me shine my light on it. I'm curious if this is any different. No. Yeah, it's kind of like it kind of reminds me of popcorn a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, so when planning this box, we couldn't resist sending one of our favorite fabrics out to all our society stitchers. Butter Crunch is a standard color at Needle Bling Designs and is a perfect neutral to warm up the colors of any new project you want to start. I guess I would call that a neutral. I feel like this is like the kind of neutral that you would go for when you don't want a standard like tan color, but you want like a little bit of something something extra. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, these are labels, is what I'm gathering. I've never had one of these and I wanted to buy, okay, I can get it out. There we go. I have wanted to get one of these for a while and I have never pulled the plug on getting one and I'm very excited about this. Who knows what this is? It's a Bitsy Bob. Well, I don't know if it's a Bitsy Keep. There we go. I think a Bitsy Bob is slightly different. Okay, so this is by That's So Kelly. She has a YouTube channel. She has a website. I really like her stuff. I will try to remember to link her down below because her stuff is super, super cute. And she's got these kinds of things. She's also got floss tags that are really cute. And I just overall really like her designs. They're really, really adorable. So use this Bitsy Keep to store threads for your next project. We personally like to use these for DMC projects. And while stitching, you can use the fabric area to keep your floss from floating away. Not to mention that Kelly has hidden a little magnet underneath her logo just in case you forgot to bring a needle minder. Ooh. Wow. I wonder if, let's try this. Probably the wrong, whatchamacallit. Oh, you know what? Here, let me take out one of these needles. Wow, look at that. So this is one of the needles from the black needles that we got in this box. And wow, they're so small. And so you can see, there it is. Wow, that's so cool. And so these, it comes with white labels. These can be reordered through her shop. Use with friction, F-R-I-X-I-O-N, pen or pencil to just erase and write new info. There's so many whatchamacallits in here. So then you can put your stickers above. Yeah. That's so cute. I'm so excited. Oh, you could also put them on the back side. That's probably what I would do just because I'm, you know, weird and wouldn't want to cover this up. So I would probably put the labels on the back with the numbers. But yeah, I'm so excited for this. I know that there has been like a Bitsy Bob or a Bitsy Keep like this in a previous box. It wasn't one that I had gotten, and so I'm thinking it was maybe the Halloween Advent box last year. I feel like I remember Courtney Lancaster Stitches Please. I feel like I remember her opening one of these in a Black Needle Society box, but I don't remember which one. And the only one I can think of that I didn't get that she got would have been the Halloween Advent box. So I'm super excited about this. That might be my favorite thing. Okay, I can't wait to see like how this actually looks, you know, knowing that it was printed incorrectly. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what the problem was. So this is the pattern. Okay, so this is Mama Witch Cross Stitch. If you have not seen her on Instagram, I think she sells her patterns through Etsy. I'm almost positive it's through Etsy. I will try to link her as well down below, but her patterns are super, super cute. I really like her designs. So this is the design, and it says My Guilty Pleasure, and it's a raccoon, and I think he's supposed to be holding cross stitch, I think, and you've got some tea there, and then these are all hoops with projects in them. I love the moth. Obsessed with moths. He's got a pile of books next to him. Oh, that's cool. He's got a stand where he can cross stitch. This is so cute. I love this. And that's why I said, look at these colors. You could totally use these colors in this pattern. You probably need more brown than what's here because this looks like there's quite a bit of brown. But I feel like the green, you might have enough green using one skein, and then the honeycomb color, depending on what you sub, you might be able to get away with just the one color. But I was trying to look at the pattern because I was like, I see symbols on the pattern, but they're all the same symbol. Like it all looks like a box with an X in it. So yeah, man, that sucks. But this pattern is so cute. I love this. And this is, I think, unless she was included in the Halloween box. Oh gosh, was she? I don't think she was. I think she's a new designer to Black Needle Society. So I think this is her debut in a box, which is really cool. So that is everything in this box. I feel like there's not as many lifestyle items in this box, which I think is kind of nice, like as a break, like this box is just about cross stitch. I love that. So as a recap, we've got our beautiful pattern. Look, I just love that little raccoon guy. He's cute. I'm so excited for this. The Bitsy Keep. We've got our fabric and floss with the needles and the tiny scissors. We've got our tiny scissor needle minder. We've got our adorable sticker, and then we've got our jar and our papers to decide what to stitch. So I loved this box. This was so fun. I don't know if they already put the extra boxes up for sale in the vault or not. I can't remember. I think the last time they did the extra boxes, it was for the Christmas box and the retreat, the camping box. I don't think that they've put this one up there yet. So if this is a box that you're interested in and they haven't posted it for sale yet, highly recommend keeping your eye out. I feel like this would be a box that would be snagged real quick. I also feel like these items, if they put any extras in the vault, I think these items would probably also go quick because I think they're things that a lot of stitchers like and use. So with that, tell me what your favorite item was. I think my favorite, I have two favorites. Are we surprised? I'm really excited for the Bitsy Keep because I have a mobile station for stitching. A lot of people have a stitchy spot, and I am so envious of that. Some people have a stitching room. One day when I own a house, I'm going to have a stitching room or a craft room. But I don't have that, so every time I want to stitch, I have to pull everything I need out of my closet where all of my stitchy stuff is, and then I have to kind of keep it in a very confined space on the couch so as not to lose things. So I think this is really going to help me keep track of the floss that I have, like when I'm using floss or I'm switching between colors. I'm really excited for this. And then because I'm just generally indecisive, very excited about this jar. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. This, I believe, is my second to last unboxing for my rep year. I think the next box, which is the November box, and I believe it's the Greek Gods and Goddesses box, which I'm super, super pumped about because I am a huge Percy Jackson fan. So when I read those books, I did like a ton of research on Greek Gods and Goddesses, and so I'm really pumped about that one. But I believe that will be my last unboxing as a rep, and after that, all of my unboxings will just be the boxes that I purchase on my own, such as the Gilmore Girls boxes and the Frogwarts boxes. I did not apply to be a rep next year. Not that I didn't want to be, but I wanted to give somebody else a chance, and I do not have a predictable schedule for stitching and just life in general, so it's really hard for me to just stitch in general. And you may have noticed it's been a while since I posted a stitching update, and that's because I've stitched one thing in the last like 2 months, and it's a gift for somebody in a gift exchange, so or in a smalls exchange. So I didn't want to take away this opportunity from somebody else, and I wanted somebody else to enjoy a year or 6 months to a year of being a rep, because this has truly been such a highlight for me this year, especially with everything that I've gone through. It's just been a nice little uplifter every couple months when I receive a box. So that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed this box as much as I did. I'm super excited to add all this stuff to my stash, and I will probably put this right into the project that I'm currently working on, and I will probably start filling these out this weekend because I am so obsessed with this. Oh, I also did pre-order the stitching planner / journal that the Black Needle Society is doing for 2023. It is on pre-orders right now, so you can still go and get that. I'll have a link for that down below. My code does not work for that, so don't even try it. But I'm super excited. They do have a video. I believe they uploaded it to YouTube, but it's definitely on their Instagram, flipping through the entire planner. And I have the one for this year. The planners are so wonderful. They're so creative. They're the perfect companion for a stitcher. So if you are looking for some sort of a stitching planner for 2023 to get yourself a little more organized like me, highly recommend. So I think that's everything. I'm hoping to have a regular video for you soon. I just have to get my life together. Joking, but not really. So I hope you guys have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.